In the shadows of Konoha's sunlit streets, one man bore the weight of silent choices. Danzo Shimura, to most, a villain, a schemer, the embodiment of ruthless ambition. But what if the man you've judged as evil was actually shielding you from oblivion? His name drips with hatred in shinobi history, yet the truth hides between the bloodstains. While others fought with ideals, Danzo fought with inevitabilities, the battles no hero wanted. He was the man who would burn his own hands to keep the village's walls clean. When Hokage smiled for the crowds, Danzo bled in corridors no sunlight ever reached. We see his crimes, the Uchiha Massacre, Root's control, political manipulation, and recoil in disgust. But shinobi history was never painted in white and black. It's written in crimson and shadow. What if every ruthless act was a preemptive strike against something far worse? Danzo didn't crave applause. He craved control over chaos before chaos swallowed Konoha whole. Every choice cost him, not just allies, but the last scraps of his own humanity. You and I, we want peace, but would we dare pay his price to get it? He was willing to be hated by all, so long as the leaf kept breathing. And maybe, just maybe, that's why history will never tell the full truth of Danzo Shimura. Picture the Third Shinobi War. Villages burning, alliances fracturing, every leader's smile masking desperation. In that chaos, Danzo saw not victory or glory, but the next war already taking shape. He understood that peace is never permanent. It's a pause bought with someone's blood. The world called for heroes, but Danzo knew heroes don't survive the darkest rooms. Root was not built for honor, it was built for the work sunlight couldn't touch. Spies, assassinations, forbidden experiments, every horror became a weapon in his invisible arsenal. To you, these are unforgivable sins. To him, they were bricks in Konoha's unseen fortress. Every operative he sent was a shadow, nameless, faceless, living only to keep us breathing.
And when the Uchiha clan's fate teetered between revolt and massacre, Danzo chose the unthinkable. He did not act out of hatred, he acted out of cold, calculated survival. Would you allow a spark to burn unchecked if you knew it could start a wildfire? He crushed the spark, knowing the screams would haunt him longer than they'd haunt anyone else. The leaf survived, but every victory left another piece of Danzo buried under guilt and silence. He became a man made of secrets, each one heavier than the last. And when you carry that many ghosts, you stop hoping anyone will ever call you a hero. When pain descended upon the leaf, fire rained from the sky like a god's judgment. Buildings crumbled, screams tore through the air, and shadows bled into the heart of Konoha. Danzo did not rush to the battlefield. His war was always fought in silence. While Hokage and shinobi fought openly, he was sealing away the pieces that could end everything. Every move he made was a chess piece slid toward a future no one else could see. To him, the world was a board, every village a piece, every life a calculation. And when the Five Kage Summit approached, Danzo stood ready to play his most dangerous hand. One wrong word there could mean another great shinobi war before the old scars even healed. He walked into that summit not as a man seeking power, but as a man preventing collapse. Every lie he spoke, every bluff he made, was another second bought for fragile peace. Maybe that's why he carried Shishui's eye, not as a trophy, but as a last safeguard. In his final battle against Sasuke, Danzo fought like a man who had nothing left to lose. Every Izanagi was not desperation, it was a reminder that his life was already spent for Konoha. When he finally fell, there were no cheers, only the quiet weight of an unspoken debt. And maybe, just maybe, history will remember that the villain was also the man who saved the world.